Hey guys, just a quick little random video. So, normally, let me talk to you about my football practices, usually what I do in football practices. Normally I usually probably, so I do the warm up, which is my least favorite part. Then I do the we actually get into the practice, which usually starts off with, which usually starts off with, usually offense. If it's like an offensive practice, then we do like offense for like half of the practice. And if it's a defensive practice, we usually do a defense practice. So usually my favorite, and sometimes we do a special teams practice, but the season is over now, so just saying. But we normally do offense. We kind of like forgot to do special teams. And let me give you a rundown of my positions. I am the starting center. I was D-end at the beginning of the season. Actually, no, I was D-tackle at the beginning of the season. Then I moved to D-end. Then, towards the end of the season, I was blitzing linebacker. And my favorite was blitzing linebacker because you didn't have to get in a stance. And you could just, like, line up in a blur stance. And if you guys don't know what a blur stance is, I can show you. It's where your feet are like that, and you're just standing up, like looking at the ball. You're standing up looking at the ball, ready to go, and that's my favorite stance. Because as long as I don't have to get down in a 4-point stance, and you guys probably know what a 4-point stance is, it's your feet are to the ground, so foot, and then both of your hands are like they're like that. See, so that's why it's called a 4-point stance, because you have all of your four limbs down, either hands or feet. And a blur stance is a 2-point stance, and a 3-point is with both of your feet and one of your hands down. 4-point is both of your feet, and both of your hands down. But anyway, normally my favorites were the scrimmages, usually, because we normally did the 8th graders, but then towards the end of the season we did the 6th graders. So yeah, anyway, but normally we would probably do offense normally. And anyway, let me give you the rundown of what positions I played during the season. Starting center, starting D-tackle, starting D-end, starting blitzing linebacker, and starting long snapper. So essentially that is 5 positions. It is 5 positions that require skill. Oh, dang it. Sorry, guys. But it requires skill, focus, perseverance, and did I mention skill? A lot of skill. Because if you don't have skill to play those positions, then you're not gonna be a starting whatever, you know? But yeah, by the grace of God, I was the starting center, starting D-tackle, starting D-end, starting blitzing linebacker, and the starting long snapper. So I thank God for that. And yeah, anyway, back to the practices. So we normally would scrimmage with 8th, I think. But then towards the towards the middle of the season, towards the middle of the season, actually no, towards the end of the season more likely, we practiced and scrimmaged with the 6th graders, but that's like in the last 3 weeks of the season. And yeah, anyway, so normally we would run through plays, we would do like tackling circuits and stuff, so like blocking circuit, tackling circuit, running through plays, and probably like in the beginning of the season, in the beginning and middle of the season, we did 40s, which if you guys don't know what 40s are, I'm happy. But a 40 is, if you watch the NFL Combine, it's basically a 40-yard dash, but you're not timed. Instead, you have to do a certain amount. And if you're not giving it your all, you have to do more. So, yeah, anyway, so that's after the practice. And then, so normally in the middle of the practices, in the beginning we would do ICB&T, which is sprint. It's 3/4 speed run, full speed sprint run. Then it is high knees, and then seat rolls, and then stretches, and then push-ups, and then sit-ups. Actually, no, it's push-up, actually, yeah. So it's, hang on, I messed up the order. It's 3/4 long sprint, full speed sprint, then it is high knees, then it's seat rolls, then it's, then it stretches. Then I feel like I'm missing something. Then it's, can't figure out. Hang on. So yeah, anyway, stretches, and then normally, like, we had 2 or 3 coaches. We had 3 coaches that would do it, but one coach, like, really liked the offensive line, and I am an offensive lineman. Anyway, you guys know. Starting center, so he loved to do blocking warm-ups, so that's why the B is in there. B is for blocking. But yeah, and I hated those blocking drills. I'm like, why do we even have to do this? Because I normally either paired up for warm-ups with Dean, my quarterback, or my tight end. But my point was, why would we have to do that? Because, like, normally we just stop after the stretches and then the push-ups and sit-ups, So, and then we have, after the push-ups and sit-ups, we have shot on air, which is you basically run up to the line, you get down in your 4-point, and whenever the coach says hit, or red, you fly out you flop down. And then you have to get up as fast as you can and sprint to where you normally were. But yeah, that usually ended off on a warm-up. So, yeah, that was her warm-up. And then you guys know what happens in the middle of the practice. So yeah, this is just a random video. So yeah, I just thought I'd make it because I wanted to and I could. But anyway, yeah, see you guys. Keep God number one, and goodbye.